These guys put on a charcuterie workshop. They show you how to harvest the entire animal. The party's over.
It's over.
Everybody's gone home. The barn is nearly back to as it should be.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we owe a little bit of an explanation. We enjoyed our class this weekend. I was not teaching this class, so I tried to act as a student as much as I could. We had our Hand Hewn workshop, which was awesome. Like, it really was cool. I didn't film day one because
YouTube doesn't love all that stuff.
yeah, why even worry about it? If
Yeah.
someone wants to learn how to butcher an animal, come to one of our workshops.
Yeah.
Various friends we have workshops. If you are wanting to learn that skill, there are places you can learn it. And then there are videos on how to butcher an animal, you know, the day one activities.
Right. Dispatch.
They're out there, yeah. Dispatch
Yeah.
and process, all that stuff. This weekend, while we were having the class, I think the highs were in the 50s.
Low 50s, yeah.
It was beautiful. It was
Yeah.
perfect. And it got chilly overnight, so we could hang the two halves of the pig in here in the barn. And they were nice and cold and
Yeah.
ready to cut in the morning. All right, so real quick, because there were actually people at our class who had no idea who Doug and Andy of Hand Hewn Farm were. Doug and Andy are a couple hipsters, if you will, that very much enjoy the cured meats. We actually kind of heard who Doug and Andy were just through the various circles we are in, and then we met them. I think the first place was at Homesteaders of America in 2019.
Yes, I believe so.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
And so we basically spent the next couple years trying to either attend a workshop or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were finally able to, I think in
22.
22?
Yeah.
We were finally able to have them out in January of 22 for our first workshop. And mind you, we were still very new to doing pigs ourselves. And so it was cool to have some talent come in. Way more talent than my level at the time.
Yeah.
These guys put on a charcuterie workshop. They show you how to harvest the entire animal. That includes organs and how intestines and how to, you know, get your sausage casings. If you can do it with a pig, they will do it and show you how. Like, it's pretty cool. It's a really cool class. Usually their classes are a 3-day workshop. They actually offer more intensive classes on going into salumi and you know, making your you know, pepperoni and salami and stuff like that. Those are a little more involved than their entry-level class. So we enjoyed that class so much because we wanted to learn how to cure meats and make prosciuttos and capicolas and all of the various deli cured meats, salted meats, dry-aged meats. We started doing it ourselves, and then I think it was a year later we had them out again for another class.
Yep.
And second class, it was awesome. Well, we had wanted to have them out every year and just, you know, have them do a pig for us, you know, do a class, because there are a lot of people that are also interested just like us. Well, then just life happened and we weren't able to get them out last year, and so we didn't book them. So it's been 2 years since we had them out, and in the meantime I let a friend of mine, Billy, talk me into starting to teach classes. So in that 2 years I started teaching classes, and it's been awesome. Like, it's really been cool having them back again after 2 years of teaching classes. It was kind of cool. I appreciate how they teach and how patient they are a lot more now than I ever did. So yeah, Doug and Andy, really cool guys. Really glad they got to come out. Check out their website, handhewnfarm.com. You can look into various classes they have that are booked, that tickets are still available.
Yeah.
These guys travel all over, honestly, the world. They travel everywhere.
Yeah, but for classes, they do U.S.,
Yeah, they'll have some information on classes. They generally mostly do classes during the cold months. They do some classes in the spring, closer to summer, only at their farm because they have the facilities to handle stuff like that. But yeah, if you're interested, check them out. Big thanks to Doug and Andy. It was cool seeing them again.
Yeah.
I would also like to say a huge thank you to not only the students of this past class, but all the students. All the students this year were awesome. We had a really good time this year with all of our classes. We started classes in October, and we did one class a month, October, November, December, and now January. It was a push. It was a push. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, we're kind of introverts, and so it's a little out of our comfort zone to, have people we don't know coming over here.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
It's all right.
It's
cool.
Yeah, in the end.
We're doing the thing. We're putting food in our freezer, and it's really cool to be sharing that with people who are interested in doing that.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people out there that were bummed they didn't get tickets to any of our classes. Actually, there were some people at our Hand Hewn class that are like, I really wanted to come to one of your classes, and they all sold out too quick. To which I say, sorry.
Click faster.
Click faster. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I know there's some people that are sitting there with bated breath with their clicky finger to buy a ticket. So I will say, fair notice. Take this as your notice. We have at least 2 classes planned for the fall.
Yeah.
We don't have dates yet because the pigs are still only like 30 pounds.
Right.
They'll be a lot bigger by next fall.
For sure, yeah.
Stay tuned. We will definitely be announcing when our classes are, we're a little bit closer. Like month or 2, 3 months out, something like that.
3 months out, yeah.
Once we start making it through spring and summer and start heading on towards fall, we'll know. So this class, I feel like we didn't really cover anything that, me and Meg, haven't done before. This is our 3rd Hand Hewn class.
Yeah.
We weren't surprised by anything. There are a few things that we gleaned that it was good to hear again. These guys have a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience doing butchering animals and preserving the meat and all that. One of the things that they always make every class, they show how to harvest the organs, and then they just make a simple sausage. They make liverwurst out of all the organs. I'm usually not a big fan of organ anything. I'll eat like beef liver. We grind our beef liver into our ground beef, and we call it liver grind.
Right.
And it makes really good burgers.
Yeah.
But beef liver doesn't have as strong of an organ flavor as pig liver. Well, I talked about that a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of pork innards. And they were like, actually, there's another sausage we could make called Braunschweiger. It's basically smoked liverwurst. You can make a liverwurst and then you smoke it and eat it that way. And it is fabulous. The smoke kind of mellows out the organ flavor a little bit.
Yeah.
That's strong.
It complements it nicely.
And liverwurst is a pretty heavily seasoned sausage. So adding the smoke is just like another layer of flavor. I loved it. I've eaten so much of that Braunschweiger.
Yeah.
So that's actually what's in the smoker right now. Is we made 3 casings sausages of liverwurst, and I smoked one. We sous vide the other 2. We're going to try smoking one, even though it's already cooked. We'll see if we can add some smoke to it. I'm sure it'll work.
Because you like it so much.
Because I like it so much. Because we really did plow through the first one. And I noticed everybody at the class went for the Braunschweiger over the regular liverwurst.
Yes.
So, as you guys saw a little bit of, I don't think I had the camera rolling when the feast began. This whole table was covered in cured meats and cheeses and crackers and bread and just fruit, nuts, all that good stuff. Beautiful charcuterie board, and it lasted all of like 5 minutes. So.
It was a little bit longer than that.
Okay, 10 minutes at the
but
most.
It did
all the good stuff was gone in about 30 seconds.
It was so good. It was delicious.
So
that's one of the things that Doug and Andy do is they bring all of their meats that they have cured over the past, year or 2 years or however long, and they slice it all up and give everybody a taste of what you could make yourself at home.
I will say, we've finally reached the point in our own charcuterie journey. We've been doing this for 2.5 years now.
Yeah.
Doing it ourselves. We've made prosciuttos, capicolas, lonzas, all of these various types of cured meats, and it was really interesting having them out again and kind of comparing their cured meats to our cured meats. I didn't taste their stuff and go, wow, this is so much better than mine. I tasted their stuff and went,
we're on the right track.
We're on the right track. Because our stuff tastes just like their stuff.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. It was reassurance.
Yeah.
I would say this past year, we've really kind of stepped it up with our charcuterie. Mm-hmm. And we've made a lot in the past year and eaten a lot in the past year. And it was cool to try somebody else's artisan meats.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. We're really glad to have them out. Really glad to have all the students out. It's been fun. It's been really fun. So with that, I think we're going to leave it right there. Kind of a shorter video. We didn't film very much this weekend because we were present. We were in it. We were learning. We were enjoying and entertaining as well as
hanging out with everybody.
hanging out with everybody.
Yeah.
This group was a cool group. At one point, I think it was Doug kind of walked up to me and was talking under his breath. He's like, I don't know what to do. We're going through everything too fast. We're going to be done before the end of the day. He's like, I'm trying to go slow, but this is an interactive class.
Yeah.
They'll demonstrate how to break down a cut and then hand it to the students, and here you go. You guys do it. You're here to learn. And what was happening is everybody in the class was so gung-ho. Every time they would hand something off, it was done.
Yeah.
They were too efficient. They were too efficient.
Too good at it.
And so it was kind of funny to hear Doug, because, I've taught classes now, and some classes have been like that, and some classes it's just me cutting.
Yeah.
And so I was seeing it happen. It was like, whoa, stuff is getting processed quick.
Yeah.
We're going to be done with this before lunch. This is going too quick.
Right.
And having Doug come over and be like, hey man, everybody's too efficient.
They're too good.
It was kind of cool. So
yeah.
Really happy. I feel like we're recharging from the weekend.
Yeah.
From all that peopling. It's good.
It was good.
With that said, stay tuned if you're interested in classes. There will be more later this year. For sure.
When it gets cold again, yeah.
It's already something we're going to do anyways. Might as well teach people who want to learn how to do it.
Yep.
So, with that, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.
It's getting some color. Yeah. All right.